Your list is bleeding, subscribers, open rates flatlining, engagement dropping. We're here to help my newsletter. Stat! Emergency intervention for underperforming newsletters.
Is your CPA killing your ROI? Hey, it's Jen from Help My Newsletter. Quick question. How much are you spending to acquire each new newsletter subscriber? $5? 10? 20? Now here's the harder question. How many of those subscribers are still opening your emails 30 days later? If you're spending money to acquire subscribers, but you're not keeping them engaged, your cost per acquisition is killing your return on investment. Today, I'm showing you how retention-first onboarding flips the math. Let's get into it. Here's what I see all the time. Publishers spend thousands of dollars on ads, Spark Loop recommendations, partnerships, anything to grow the list. They're laser-focused on CPA. We got it down to $8 per subscriber. Great. But then what happens to those subscribers? Week 1? Maybe they open your newsletter. Week 2, they're not sure why they subscribed. Week 3, they've forgotten about you. By day 30, they're gone. They unsubscribed, or worse, they're just ignoring you. And here's the brutal math. If you paid $8 to acquire a subscriber who churns after 1 month without ever clicking on anything or buying anything, your ROI is negative. You just paid for someone to clutter your list and hurt your engagement metrics. Most publishers are obsessed with growth, but they completely ignore retention. They think if they just keep pouring money into acquisition, the list will grow and revenue will follow. But if your churn rate is high, you're pouring water into a bucket with holes in it. The real lever isn't acquisition, it's retention. If you can keep subscribers engaged for 90 days, 6 months, a year, that's when the ROI compounds. Your first 7 days with a new subscriber are everything. That's when they're deciding whether your newsletter is worth their attention or just more inbox noise. If they don't have at least 3 aha moments in that first week, 3 moments where they think, okay, this is valuable, they're not going to stick around. And those aha moments don't happen by accident. You can't just drop someone onto your regularly scheduled publishing schedule and hope they figure it out. You need a deliberate onboarding sequence that shows them the value, teaches them how to use your newsletter, and sets expectations. Think of it like a software product. Nobody just downloads an app and magically knows how to use all the features. There's onboarding, there are tooltips, there are welcome emails. Newsletters need the same thing. But most publishers don't do this. They add someone to the list, and that person gets the next regularly scheduled email, which might not be relevant, might not be your best work, and definitely doesn't explain what your newsletter is about or why they should care. Let's fix this. 3 components: early aha moments in week 1, clear metrics, and strategic spending. Component 1, 3 aha moments in week 1. You need to engineer 3 specific moments in the first 7 days where new subscribers realize your newsletter is valuable. Aha moment 1. Send them your best evergreen content, not your latest issue, your best issue, the one that makes people forward it to friends, the one that gets quoted. Link to it with a note like, if you only read one thing this week, make it this. Aha moment 2. Teach them how to use your newsletter. Do you have recurring segments? Explain them. Do you include data visualizations? Tell them how to read them. Do you have a specific publishing schedule? Let them know what to expect when. And aha moment 3, set expectations. What's your frequency? What topics do you cover? What won't you cover? Managing expectations up front prevents churn later. And every email in that onboarding sequence should have one clear action with self-describing link text. Not click here, not learn more. Specific. Read the beginner's guide to newsletter growth, or download the deliverability checklist. At day 7, send a reminder to set up a filter or add you to your contacts. This protects your inboxing. Most people don't think about this, so you need to tell them. Give them exact instructions for Gmail, Outlook, Apple Mail. Make it stupid easy. Component 2, track D7 and D30 retention. You need 2 metrics, D7 and D30. D7 is the percentage of new subscribers who are still opening emails at day 7. D30 is the percentage still opening at day 30. If your D7 is strong but your D30 drops off a cliff, that tells you your onboarding is working, but your regular content isn't keeping them. Fix your ongoing content quality or cadence. If your D7 is weak, your onboarding isn't delivering those aha moments fast enough. You need to front-load value. Most platforms don't show you these metrics automatically. You'll need to export data and calculate them yourself, or set up a cohort analysis in a tool like Mixpanel or Amplitude if you're technical. But you can't fix what you don't measure. Component 3. Flip your spending priorities. Here's the brutal truth. You should only spend money on acquisition when your lifetime value per subscriber is at least 3 times your cost per acquisition. If your LTV is $20, a $5 CPA is healthy. A $15 CPA is risky. You're betting that subscriber hangs around long enough to generate $15. And if your turn rate is weak, that's not happening. So before you pour more money into ads or Sparkloop, invest in retention. Build a proper onboarding sequence. Create a re-engagement campaign for people who've gone quiet. Improve your content so people stay. Once your D30 retention is strong and your LTV is predictable, then you can confidently spend on acquisition, but not before. Component 4. Name your recurring formats. This is a small thing that makes a huge difference. If you have recurring segments or formats, give them names. Make them memorable. Tuesday Trade Tactics, Friday Deep Dive, the first 15 market map. When readers know what to expect and when, they anticipate your emails. They start looking for them. That builds habit, and habit is what retention is built on. Within 90 days of implementing retention-first onboarding, here's what you should see. Your D30 retention improves by 20 to 30%. More subscribers are still engaged a month after signing up. Your revenue per subscriber increases. When people stick around longer, they're more likely to click on offers, join your paid community, buy your courses, whatever your monetization model is. Your CPA becomes more efficient. You're not wasting money on subscribers who churn immediately. Here's a real example. A founder with 45,000 subscribers shifted budget from cold ads to onboarding and re-engagement campaigns. Churn dropped 28% and revenue per subscriber doubled in 90 days. Same list size, double the revenue, just by keeping people engaged longer. 3 things you can do this week. 1. Pull your subscriber data and calculate your D7 and D30 retention. If you don't know these numbers, you're flying blind. 2. Identify your 3 best pieces of evergreen content. Build a simple 3-email onboarding sequence that delivers those pieces over the first week. And 3, stop increasing your acquisition spend until your D30 is above 40%. If less than 40% of new subscribers are still engaged after a month, fix retention before you spend more on growth. Look, acquisition is sexy. Growth metrics feel good, but if you're not retaining subscribers, you're just burning money. Retention-first onboarding isn't complicated. It's 3 aha moments, clear metrics, and disciplined spending. Do that, and your ROI flips. Full write-up with LTV calculators and onboarding templates at triage.helpmynewsletter.com. And if your churn is out of control, you know where to find me. I'm Jen. See you next week.